Hi, I'm Mike Broski. I'm president of Entré Computer Solutions, and this is another edition of the Entré Employee Spotlight. And today I'm delighted to have Chris Owens here. Chris is a network engineer with Entré. He's been with us for a few years now and is doing an absolutely fantastic job. Chris, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, I've been living in the Rockford area my whole life. I've been in the IT field for up to 10 years now. I've been involved in computers since I was 7 years old, going way back to my grandfather's days before there were IT guys. So I definitely have a lifelong passion for the business. And Entree is a great company to work for, and I'm honored to be here.
Chris, one of the interesting facts is you went to school with one of my kids.
Yes, I did. I sure did. Your daughter Sarah.
Yeah.
We were in kindergarten together, and I always joked that first time we crossed was during finger painting. So
Absolutely.
we go back a long ways.
I remember you fondly from those days. It was a great painting that you did.
Yeah, well, thank you.
So you recently completed one of your network certificates, security certificates. Tell us a little bit about that.
Well, the CompTIA courses are a real basis in a lot of things. A lot of people in the IT field know about the A+ certifications, but I was also fortunate enough that I was able to complete my Network and Security Plus certifications on a continuing education basis, so that I have those platforms in place that can help our clients.
Yeah, absolutely. And one of the things that we stress here at Entré is we always need to keep in front of technology so we can bring the best solutions to our clients at all times, or at least be able to talk about those and introduce those solutions to our clients and let them make the decision. Chris has done a good job and put in the time and effort to make that happen.
Thank you.
One of the things that Chris does is he does our Arctic Wolf installations. Arctic Wolf is valuable to us and to our client base for a variety of reasons, in that it does so much, especially after hours, to monitor our clients' networks and then on the weekends. Chris, tell us a little bit about Arctic Wolf and your experience with Arctic Wolf, will you?
Well, I've headed up Arctic Wolf since January, I believe it was 2018 we started with them.
Yep.
And it's a wonderful intrusion detection system where it really covers a lot of bases when it comes to internal networks and even with a lot of cloud features. We've had over a dozen clients now that have this Arctic Wolf system, and we've caught everything from administrator account lockouts, which is a common attack on the hacker side if they're trying to disrupt business flows by not having access to an admin system. We've caught user additions and integrations in Office 365 that are not allowed to be there. So those are just two of the basic examples of the wide range of errors that we've been able to find with the Arctic Wolf system that allows us to have our way to remediate those errors by having this detection system in place.
So an interesting story, we had a client that actually went on vacation to Mexico. We got an Arctic Wolf alert, and the client was trying to get onto the internet in Mexico and get onto their Office 365 account. We got an alert, and that client shouldn't have been in Mexico. But in reality, she was there on vacation.
That's right.
I'm very happy that we were monitoring her situation, because if in fact someone was trying to propagate our account from another country, we would have been able to stop that. So one of the other products that you recently have gotten into is Knowbe4.
That's right.
And in fact, we run Knowbe4 here at Entré just to make sure that we're compliant. And it's a way to allow your employees to be kind of get some teaching about what emails they should and shouldn't be opening. Tell us a little bit about your experience with Knowbe4, will you please?
Well, yeah, you pretty much explained what Knowbe4 does. It's a phishing training tool, basically, for users to see on the end what a phishing email will look like. And it goes from the real basic things like misspellings and bad grammar that they use translators for, that phishers will do to make emails look real, but they really tighten it up too if you want to increase the difficulty, just so that everybody's super vigilant as to how spam should look like and what you're looking for. If you click a link, they'll come up and say, no, 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 this is a bad email. We need to show you what you did wrong.
Right.
And that it's not, and I make it sound a little more tongue in cheek than it is, but they really put you on the forefront and say, well, you did make a mistake here, and here's why.
Yeah, exactly. So as most of you know, or you should know, probably the weakest part of any network, security-wise, is your end user. So this is a great program that allows our end users to make sure that their employees are opening up only emails that they should be opening. and we just went through a whole gamut of our own emails, and I'm happy to say that everybody was secure, did not open up the emails, and it was a good, we do that at least quarterly, and I think we're going to start doing it more, because email scams are just huge, especially in this time of crisis with the pandemic and things.
Yes.
Certainly the hackers, the way that people are trying to get into corporations has not subsided.
Yeah, and one thing that I've noticed with especially with the Knowbe4 system, is that they seem to stay current with the next level of attacks, with the next basically disguises when it comes to these messages, because there are actual COVID-19 tags now.
Right.
And that's actually a couple of tests I've sent to our clients to be able to respond and say, this is another level you need to look at for hacking attempts, and to keep them ever vigilant in a constantly changing environment.
One of the great things I appreciate about Chris is no matter if I need him at midnight or 5 in the morning, he always answers the bell. And in fact, we are a 24/7 shop, so we do have on occasion issues at night, especially with the recent storms. We had a lot of issues.
That's right.
And he's always there with a smile and willing to help, and very understanding and accommodating. I know I'm getting him out of bed at times, but you couldn't tell. He's happy to be here, happy to do his job, and happy to satisfy our clients.
I wouldn't be lying at that time of night that those weren't coffee fueled, but
right.
I try my best.
I understand. No problem at all. That's quite all right. Just talk about one of the bigger projects, without naming names, that you've done, and talk about the solution that we offered and what the end result was, if you would.
Well, we have a lot of environments that are on basically a lot of single point of failures. That's another thing, if you're in the IT industry, that a lot of people try to avoid, because
right.
if that goes down, everything breaks down.
Right.
So a lot of things that we're doing are redundant setups, and
yep.
we've been able to do that with new hardware,
yep.
building a host server with virtual servers on top of that to help segregate your major business functions.
Yep.
But then you have that backup box that if that fails, this redundant box can pick up where you left off.
Absolutely.
So there's very little downtime.
Sure.
And a lot of ways we've been able to do that is that if you do have newer hardware and it's viable, we can actually recycle that hardware, make it usable in your current environment with a brand new box, so that you can keep up your business functions, but also save money with your upgrades.
Yeah, and that's a great point. You're pretty involved in a lot of those projects. But one of the big projects that I remember is a new client that you did exactly that, but you did an Office 365 migration, set them up, completely retrofitted the organization, manufacturing company, and our motto is to help customers, help our clients become more productive and lower their organizational costs as it pertains to IT, so that they can spend money on machines and other things. And you certainly did that, and my hat is off to you for doing such a great job. Not every project is easy and streamlined. There's always pitfalls that come up, but you answered every issue, every problem, and answered the bell, and did a great job with that.
Thank you.
And all your projects. So it's a pleasure to have you, Chris.
Thank you.
You can go back and do some finger painting now if you'd like. No, that's not true. He's got a lot going on right now, so there won't be time for fingerprinting.
That's right.
But I do remember those days. So thank you to the Entré Spotlight, and we look forward to bringing you more Entré teammates, so you can get to know us better. Thank you.